So over the next 5 days, we are going to be filming over $200 million worth of luxury Colorado real estate. And this video you're watching right now, this is a behind the scenes look at that process, at this trip. Get ready, this is a behind the scenes look. Scratch that, it's not $200 million worth of real estate. We ended up filming just over $300 million of real estate. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. This is the behind the scenes look at what goes into making these property tour videos. We got the good old boy. You can go, come on buddy. I love how the modern day shepherd rides an ATV. So I flew out from JFK into Denver. The flight was awesome. Flew Delta. I love flying Delta. I just got to the hotel room. Here's a quick little tour. As you can see, it is a mess. Normally when I am traveling on these trips, I kind of just unpack everything and all my luggage just explodes all over the hotel room. Yeah, I'm a little messy. So this trip started off in Vail. It was my first time ever in Vail, and the real estate market here is actually unreal. This video is cool because it's a sneak peek at all of the upcoming episodes of Luxury Listings. I recently started collaborating with Drone Hub to film these episodes. Now Drone Hub was started by two brothers out of Canada, and they are some of the most talented videographers out there. I know a lot of you have been asking about the level of quality in these videos increasing. It's all thanks to Drone Hub. So starting off in Vail, we filmed 463 Beaver Dam Road for $18.9 million, which was a contemporary modern smart home with some of the most top-of-the-line features. Next up, we filmed 1000 Spraddle Creek Road, which is a $40 million mountain modern mega mansion perched hillside overlooking Aspen Mountain. Now on these listings, we're working with Ron Byrne, who has been selling and developing luxury homes in Vail for over 4 decades. One of my favorite aspects about filming all these wild homes is getting the chance to interview and learn from people who've gone the distance and built such incredible brands in the luxury real estate market for themselves. After 1000 Spraddle, we filmed 362 Mill Creek Circle, which is listed for $27.75 million, which is a French-inspired ski-in, ski-out mansion. But based on these price points, you can see the market in Vail is just, I mean, it's absurd. And I just wanted to show you what $10.75 million buys you here in Vail. We are at the penthouse at the Arrabelle Vail. This is a 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 4,200 square foot penthouse right at the foot of Vail Mountain. As you can see, it's a beautiful space, gourmet chef's kitchen, great room with the fireplace, double height ceilings. Let's go check out the owner's wing over here. And it's interesting, this is more of a raw tour. This is a vlog, and like I mentioned at the start of this video, we're here filming $200 million worth of real estate in Colorado, and Colorado has some of the highest markets, the most expensive real estate markets in America. And in this little clip you're gonna find out why. But here behind me, this is the owner's wing. Super large. We have a patio right off the side here. Let's take a pop into this bathroom. Marble everywhere. I mean, it's all just top of the line finishes, but I want to show you why, what really justifies these price points, because $10.75 million, I mean, to you watching, to me, to I'd say 99.9% of the world, that is a lot of money. But we're gonna head now back out into the great room, and we're gonna walk out to the terrace to explain to you where that price point comes from. We are literally steps away from the Vail Gondola. This is essentially equivalent to being oceanfront in Miami or in Malibu. This is as good as it gets. This is prime real estate. And the fact that 1, there's a scarcity of land, 2, it's immobile, you can't move this land, that's what really drives up these prices, and that's what makes Vail have some of the most expensive real estate in all of America. So picking this real estate travel vlog back up, we are now in the city of Telluride. Now Telluride is a quaint Victorian mining town that's nestled in between a box canyon. And now Telluride, this is actually pretty interesting. The word Telluride came from back in the day, the miners would say, "To hell you ride," when you're going down into the mining shafts. So therefore you get Telluride. And this morning we're filming a very interesting project. I'm back with the Drone Hub brothers, and we're filming 600 acres of land for sale that's selling for just about $10 million. But I was saying on my Instagram story that, man, coming out west, I always get that feeling like, you know, New York's great, but look at this. I could get used to this. Now, when you're marketing 600 acres of land, you have to get a little bit creative. So we have some toys today. We have the white G-Wagon to give that kind of luxury feel. Then we have this tank. This is actually an Italian military grade vehicle. This thing will just go over anything. Then we have the side-by-side, the Can-Am. This thing again, this will go up an open rock face. This is Drone Hub Media. That's all you guys need to know.
Yeah, the plan here is we're gonna take the FPV, follow the Can-Am from one end of the property all the way to the other, just to show the scale of it. So it'll probably be like a 6 or 7 minute clip sped up in different parts. So
and there they go. This thing's pretty awesome. It is fast. Here's a quick little tour of the 600 acres. If you see this structure, that's actually an old schoolhouse from back in the day when people were homesteaders coming out west to seek gold, seek all the minerals. And that's a wrap on the land shoot. So this morning it was probably 35 degrees. It's about 90 degrees now. And I'm gonna head back to the hotel real quick, shower off, and then we're filming. I mean, wait till you see this property. It is, whew. It does feel like we're in Europe somewhere.
yep.
Like that view, it's just so rugged. That's the house down there we're about to film. Oh my gosh, so this is, you're seeing, this is my first time in the house. So typically we get to these properties and we do a walkthrough and set up the tour, go through the finishes, and this place is just, every single window in this house has the Peak framed in it. The three-piece suits kind of become like my thing, because essentially on YouTube, you know, you are playing a character. But I think that's the cool part about this vlog, is you can see the behind the scenes of how these episodes actually come about and the work that goes into it. So sun just went down. The mountains are turning this nice pinkish purplish color. We're getting into that cobalt blue hour. I might turn this into a thing. I might start like a real estate diaries behind the scene, just showing, you know, all the cool places, because real estate is about the place. It's about the location where you are. You know, the homes are beautiful. It's also about the place where you're at. And right now, Telluride, Colorado is it's definitely something special. All right guys, see you in like 4 hours. Here we go, that hotel room life. Woo! 11:30 at night. Started shooting at 7 a.m. This is kind of the reality of these trips. Sometimes there are day-long shoots. And the best part of all this is that in 3 hours, I'm gonna hit the road again, and I'm going to drive to Aspen because we have a property shoot at 7 o'clock in the morning. You put in the work, you reap the rewards. Words of wisdom. We got the good old boy. You can go. Come on, buddy. So many of them. Come on, guys. You can do it. Man, I love Colorado. You can't find this back east. After a 4-hour drive through the middle of the night, we found out about this. We have a, I mean, I guess I can kind of say this. We have a billionaire contact, and this is the most expensive sale ever in Colorado. This is a $72.9 million sale. This sale happened off market, and we are the first ones to film this. And you're seeing the behind the scenes of getting here all tired and haggard, about to film a quick little property tour. I mean, I haven't walked in yet. I literally just got here, luggage in hand. So let's go check this out real quick. Drone Hub brothers, they left at what, 1 in the morning?
45 minutes of sleep. Yeah, 45 minutes of sleep. We're here though because this bad boy closes in 5 hours.
You are seeing the first look at all this. I don't want to show too much, but just I'm gonna leave you with the view, and then maybe we'll do a little more behind the scenes. Bam. Aspen. It's just an example of always being ready, staying ready so you don't have to get ready, that kind of deal. But yeah, I think this one will do pretty well on YouTube. But the agent was saying that when a home is selling at this level, it's not even about the certain finishes. You know, a lot of times in YouTube tours, it's like, oh, this finish, that. When someone's paying $72.5 million for this, they don't really care about the finishes. Yes, the nice finishes matter, but it's just about the feeling of the home. And that's what I wanted to really capture in this tour, was the feeling of what that price point buys you. And that feeling is, it's pretty absurd. It's just, I mean, this is just the bathroom. This is the primary bathroom. All that honey onyx. So it's 3 hours after that last property tour, after the $72.5 million one. And this is a $37 million home built into the side of this mountain. It's been perfectly built so that you can't really even tell that there's a 12,000 square foot home built here. But just look at the landscaping, all these water features. It's definitely been a day though. We've been going pretty much on like 2 hours of sleep. But certain opportunities, like I said, when you have the opportunities, you gotta go for it. So we're just out here making the best property tours that we can make. So here's a quick look inside the house. Down the staircase, this is the fun stuff. This is the entertainment floor. This is like the little media room. This is the arcade. Towards the end of this hallway, there's actually, I don't want to show you too much just because you have to watch the full tour, but there's a bowling alley in this house. So this right here is the beauty of travel. I can wake up, watch a sunrise in the Rockies, and by the end of today, hop on a flight, travel across the country, and land in the greatest city on earth. I want to thank you for watching. If you want to see more behind the scenes of these property tour trips, comment down below. I hope everyone's well watching this. And with that, I will see you in the next episode.